Air conditioning or heating and air conditioning, one of the more important things that, and often overlooked from perhaps contractors, homeowners, do-it-yourselfers, etc. And the one of the things that is of utmost importance is airflow. So the question is, it's important to keep the system clean, to keep your A coil clean, to keep your filter clean, to keep your filter cleaned regularly. Now, one important point here: if one has pets, dogs, cats, etc., whatnot, especially long-haired pets that shed, it's of utmost importance to change the filters regularly. If not, it will block it up and the system will not run properly. So it's difficult to overemphasize how important airflow is in heating and air conditioning. So the point here at hand is when one changes the air filter. So if you've got dogs and cats, I would change it monthly in the summertime, a couple times in the winter, but that's neither here nor there. So one goes to the store, box store, whatnot, buys an air filter to put over the return duct where your air filter. Otherwise, if you don't have this, and by the way, do not leave this out. Some people want to leave this out, and if you leave this out, you're going to have problems because it's going to suck all the dust. You've got the blower motor that will suck all this, and this air goes in this direction, and you will suck all this dirt in here. But let's just say, hypothetically, if this is an air filter, the air goes in this direction here, back towards the system from the air handler. On the side of the, if you take and turn, it may be, I'm not certain exactly the specific side, but on the side of the air filter, when you buy the air filter, or whoever, do it yourself or contractor for that matter, perhaps one may look on the side, and it may be around 3/4 of an inch or an inch on the side. It's difficult to say from manufacturer to manufacturer, but one will see arrows. Okay, and if you look on each side, there may be arrows pointing. Okay, these arrows, this filter needs to be put in with the arrows going towards the system. So if the air's coming this way, blowing this way, these arrows need to be pointing this way. Now, question, if one flip-flops it, would it work? It may. It's difficult for me to say. However, it's better to put it in according to the manufacturer's instructions. Now, somebody, perhaps the HVAC gurus, if you flip flop it the other way, it may still work, but it may stymie your airflow. So this air needs to be uninhibited. So, for instance, if you got dirt, dog hair, gunk on this thing, and it has difficulty, number one, it's going to go back on your blower motor. Number two, it's going to clog up your A coil. Number three, it's going to make your blower motor work more in a more difficult fashion because it's trying to suck air that's not freely flowing through this filter. So when you install this filter, just pull your louver thing back, whichever the way that's configured. Look on the side of the filter. You'll see the arrows on the side. And then put the arrows in the direction where the airflow would go. So if the airflow is going this way, the arrows go this way. Now, one thing I do is when I get to a home and I want to see how robust things are, and it's just kind of a simplified or oversimplified version, I take a piece of like 8.5 by 11 notebook paper or something, take it in my index finger and my thumb and lightly hold it. And when the system is running, I'll go over here and pull it. And this should pull that paper to the grate. This is after you've put the filter in and reinstalled the grate on top, whether it just folds up, however it's configured. If everything is sucking just right here, it should take that piece of notebook paper and pull it to the grate or the louver thing. And this way, this kind of gives me an indication. And also, if I'm looking to determine if the blower motor's working, one can throw it on the fan mode, put the piece of paper there, let it suck it out, and that paper should stick to the grate. And this way, you know, you eliminate one problem. But installing the air filter in the return duct, install it with the arrows facing in the direction where the airflow would go. So the airflow's going this way, the arrows would need to be going in. So normally the arrows, just think of the arrows as going, when you put the filter in, is going inside back towards the air handler. So anyway, thank you for watching and hope this helps, and have a wonderful day.